This is the Hidden Killers podcast with Tony Brueski.
Featuring author, psychologist, and daily contributor, Shavaun Scott.
Alex Murdaugh in court the other day, the trial date now being set for November 27th for his financial crimes against dead housekeeper Gloria Satterfield, is part of one of the 101 state charges against Alex Murdaugh. My question, it's about that trial, but it's also about the previous trial and about all the allegations that are now surfacing of jury tampering involving the clerk of court. I think the question is, can this go to trial on the 27th, if in fact does go that far? Or does everything in this courthouse need to be reexamined for, just basically culture? I'm wondering, how common is it for this clerk of court to do this sort of thing? And how common is other odd behaviors or not so legal behaviors going on in this court just because of the culture that, the good old boy thing that we know goes on there in South Carolina?
Right. It's shocking to hear about the conversations that the court clerk is alleged to have had.
Yeah.
And I would doubt that this is the first time. If this is the way that was ran, this probably is the norm of the culture down there. Mm-hmm. I hate to think that there's going to be another trial for this whole nightmare. Although I'm sure people would tune in, it would be entertaining and strange, just like it was the first time. But I don't know what will happen as far as the 27th date. We would like to see that progress too. I don't see any way Alec is ever going to be out of prison for the duration of his life. But man, what a story. It's just layers and layers of strangeness that keep continuing.
I would assume he will be locked away for the rest of his life, although stranger things have happened as they continue to do in this case. But I do, really wonder about, if this is legit. He certainly is entitled to a new trial, whether you like him or not, or you think he's a horrible human being, which he is. If this did take place, my goodness. But then, yes, it does also raise the question of, what kind of person does this sort of thing? Would you assume that she thought that this was okay behavior? Do you think she thought if she did this, that this was something that was wrong? Would there be any pause for someone like this?
Yeah, it seems so strange and so apart from the norm that one would think this is not the first time it's happened, that this is just the lady's style. I know people have come on the news and talked about what a wonderful person she is, and she's got such a good heart. Well, you can be a wonderful person with a good heart and be kind of clueless and dumb. And this just seems clueless and dumb. And I would think that technically she knows she's not supposed to do that sort of thing, but small community, everybody's friends, and the rules apparently have been not enforced. It's been lax probably for quite some time.
You're locked into the Hidden Killers podcast.
Want more? Start binging on all of our true crime podcasts right now through Apple Podcasts and get an ad-free experience when you sign up to be a True Crime Today Premium Plus member exclusively on Apple Podcasts.
More of the Hidden Killers podcast dropping soon.
Press subscribe now.